Hi there, Leo. Welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your intuitive work and money tarot reading for August. Leo, let's see what is on the cards for you. I'm going to work first with the Sacred Power working cards, the Sacred Power reading cards for your work and money messages. Overarching themes here. Let's get started and see what comes out. I've had the change card come out in about 7 of the 12 readings. I'm doing yours last this time, Leo. And I don't really see the change that's upon us necessarily as, you know, transitioning between jobs. It's really the theme of changing the way we work. And we need to get creative now. We need to think about different ways of delivering the work we do, especially if you're from a traditional hands-on kind of practice. I have friends that have yoga studios and businesses, and now they're having to move to online. It's completely different for them, embracing technology, new tools, that kind of thing. Purification. You know, some of you might be releasing, you know, what has held you back. That can be self-limiting beliefs or thoughts, you know, needing to maybe purify yourself on a physical level as well, more exercise, healthier foods, or releasing what is no longer in alignment for you, Leo. Let's see what else we've got here. I've had that come out for another sign as well. For my Leos. Personal power. I love this card. I think that's the snow tiger, the white tiger. No, snow leopard, no, white tiger. Yeah, I mean, some of you might be moving into a place of more power, you know, really getting your boss energy on, stepping up. It's a really powerful energy, that one. Let's see what else is on the cards. Maybe you've had to move into your personal power in order to go through this purification or letting go process. It's a little bit like that cyclic ending of the death card. But ultimately, whatever this transition is, it is leading you to have more strength. You know, embody that strength card energy. Let's go to the Angels of Abundance, Leo, see what they have to say before we head to the tarot story. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. Yeah, maybe the obstacles and the blocks are what you needed to purify, Leo. Now, through that, you're moving into your personal power. So it says here, all your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in your gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. I like it, Leo. That's a beautiful energy. Look how you've just got all this indigo and purple energy here. I think some of you may have spoken up, you know, shared your truth, you know, that beautiful blue, you know, throat chakra energy. We've got the beautiful crown energy color of purple as well. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. Well, it kind of comes down to the purification message here. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. So some of you may need to work a little bit more with your body physically in order to shift things either mentally or externally, and it's amazing how that is all linked, Leo. And, you know, still all these beautiful, look at the colours of those cards, they're all the same. Yeah, so I think it's a lot about this kind of purification of energy is what I'm really seeing here. Let's go to the tarot. Get your cards out, Leo, for your work and money story. We will then clarify those cards that come out, and then we'll be choosing some specifically for your finance messages. For Leo, work and money, August. Cards are quiet, Leo. First reading of a Monday morning. Page of Wands. Now that can be a messenger of good news, Leo. King of Cups. And it can also be about you know, reconnecting with passion and purpose when I see the Page of Wands as well, after maybe a time where you've been a little bit, you know, in the desert, out to sea. King of Cups and the Emperor. Look at this. We're kind of like going through a progression of power and authority here, from the Page to the King to the Emperor. That's what I'm seeing there, guys. Let's clarify these ones, because we do essentially have 3 people here, and then we'll get your money cards out. People or energies. There could be, there's definitely a progression to power. Personal power here. Absolutely, I see that. The Empress. 3 sand dunes. The number 3 of the Empress. There's something being created here. And I think it's the pathway to promotion, to stepping into your power, your personal power. Let's clarify the King of Cups, which is, for me, and this also a card of emotional intelligence, which is a key skill for exercising personal power in the workplace and the career. 6 of Swords, you know, you might have had to use your emotional intelligence to move away from something that wasn't serving you, and I think that's self-limiting beliefs, so that you can get to the next stage. Pretty much done the reading while the cards come out. Let's clarify the Emperor. Yeah, new path opening up, and I think it's one of leadership that is going to be greatly abundant for you, ending on the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which really is a card of being, you know, truly abundant, independent, shining in your true light, and being, you know, greatly successful, Leo. So let's get some specific money cards out. Justice. Yeah, I mean, things might be rebalancing for you. Some of you might have gone through some kind of legal situation. That Queen of Swords, yeah. Oh, well, I mean, guys, some of you may have gone through a legal situation with either a partner, a separation, or something like that, that has rebalanced your money situation, and I feel like you're the one that's actually gotten a lot out of this. The Sun energy says that anything that you might have journeyed in that money situation, the worst is over. And let's include that, actually. Yeah, I totally see that there. So, Leo, we have a journey to power here. A journey to personal power. Look at this. Maybe this is a desire that you've had for a while, to reach the next level in your career or your job, becoming a team leader, supervisor, boss, CEO, maybe running your own business. You know, the Emperor can be all those levels. It's at the end of your reading. And the Page of Wands here for me, I mean, Leo, you know, we've got your card at the end of the reading, the Sun, right? But we've got the Page here, and you know, I'm kind of seeing almost like this is you in your sort of, you know, in your kind of apprenticeship stage, and then we've got you kind of towards the end, like moving through this progression of power. So it could be that maybe you've had a rapid rise to the next level in your career, or you will have across the next couple of months. The Page of Wands is like somebody who is willing to do the growth work that is required in order to move up the chain, to take the next step on the ladder. And, you know, the Page of Wands is somebody who is ready to reconnect with what lights them up, to have the energy, the enthusiasm, the power, the passion, the purpose, to really make a dream or goal happen. And it could have come after a time where there wasn't as much movement. Maybe you kind of found yourself a little bit in the desert, and then there's been this kind of surge of energy to get on and create the next stage of your life and your career. And I feel that the Empress has come in to say, Leo, you know, what is it that you're desiring? If you put in the inspired action with this Ace of Wands, I'll help you make it happen. The Empress is the biggest card of possibility in the tarot, and she's the energy that takes a desire that is kind of a dream, or you know, the seed in your mind, and she can make it, she can birth it into the physical material realm. She's the biggest card of fertility and abundance, and she's a true blessing in the tarot. So we've got, you know, I see this as almost like 2 3s, 3 sand dunes, and the Empress, 33, 333. It's a really big number of creation and, you know, reaching that purpose as well. So, you know, it's a really I see that as almost like you've been in that apprenticeship stage for the next best thing. Now, Leo, Six of Swords. Here's the purification. The purification. The Six of Swords is a necessary moving away or rite of passage from something that wasn't in your best interest to move into, your purpose, the smoother sailing, the harmony, the joy, loving the work that you do. So I feel like maybe there's been something that has put you in the past a little bit on the rocky waters. In the Rider version of this card, we see the boat that's moving through from choppy waters to calm. And then here we see you represented by the King of Cups, sitting right in those choppy waters, but being like calm and stable and grounded and compassionate. So it says to me that you've gone on a journey and now you've gone through some growth in your emotional intelligence, and you're stable and you're secure, and you're really moving into king energy. And it's people that are in king energy, whether you're male or female, this is gender inspecific, that are ready to go to the next stage in their career. So there's definitely a big progression here. Now, what you are releasing or purifying, it could have been self-limiting beliefs with the swords energy, which generally links to the intellect. So it could be, releasing the negative self-talk that says, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I could never become team leader. Rubbish, Leo, rubbish. You can do whatever you choose as long as you put in the work that's required and go on that personal growth journey as well, because it's saying here in the oracle cards that the obstacles and blocks that may have held you back from this have been lifted. We're in the process of the Six of Swords. You're moving away from them, and you're moving into this place where it doesn't really matter how hard things get in terms of emotion. Look at you sitting there completely stable. I mean, this can be the card of Scorpio as well. You might have had a mentor that's either an Aries or a Scorpio that's helped guide you into this kind of person that you're becoming. I love it. And then here with Leo, we have got the Emperor and the Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel that there's a new path opening up for you, and it is one of leadership. You're very headstrong. I know that's more the Aries quality, but I feel like Leo is very linked to Aries in a way, that full fire energy. Here you roar. And the Emperor is an energy of somebody who is moving into a position where they're in control and they're shaping their world how they want it. They're not allowing the world to shape them. And I feel like you've made some strategic moves towards ending up in this position of power. And one of the key things that I'm seeing here is that control of the emotions. Like we have the King of Cups, who's that master of emotional intelligence, and then we have the Emperor, who wears the armor underneath the cloak. It's not that he's an unemotional person, it's just that he knows when to put emotions to the side. He knows when it's business time, and to make those decisions from intuition, see a little moon there, fact and logic, take calculated risks to move forward and to lay the foundation of success. So I feel like with the Two of Swords, the Two of Swords can be a new path opening up, or it can be a decision that needs to be made, and it's obviously asking you to make that from fact, logic, and intuition. And the decision that you're trying to make could be that there is an offer of the next step in your career, and I think it's to do with leadership. And the decision may be, am I ready for this? Well, the cards are saying that you are, especially if you keep on purifying, removing what's holding you back from in your life. It says that the obstacles and the blocks have been lifted and you're moving into your personal power. So why not step up, Leo? The Emperor is a card of, it's boss energy. It's also an entrepreneurial energy. So some of you might be going out on your own as well. But yeah, there seems to be a decision around it, and I really feel that it lies with the belief. So I really think the cards are saying, you can do this, Leo. So over here in money, as we mentioned before, the Justice can be the card of legal proceedings and contracts and things like that. And together with the Queen of Swords, I often see her as like a sort of a lawyer or barrister type energy. I think that some of you have been through a legal situation with maybe an ex-business partner, lover, obviously husband and wife, or colleague or something like that, and you've come out on top with the Sun. You know, there's been a sense here of, you know, transformation in your finances through this situation. So I'm really feeling that if you have been through that, then it's been successful for you. And I mean, the Sun, like whether that particular story is yours or not, the Sun says that the worst is over. If you have been through a harder, you know, financial time with what we're journeying at the moment, the Sun is a card of great positivity. They say it's the most positive card in the tarot deck, and it's actually a card of Leo. So it says that whatever you're trying to manifest is potentially about to go quantum. And look at this baby here. This baby has pushed through a brick wall, an obstacle or block, and it's been lifted. And you're on the other side of the wall now. Yeah, hey, it feels a bit vulnerable, like a naked baby. But this is a sense of rebirth, Leo, and you're really moving up. If you're not moving into, you know, a leadership position or anything like that, you're taking a big step in your personal power. And through that, you know, you can create whatever it is that you truly desire with the Empress energy, whether that's just staying in your role as you know it now and just doing the best job ever and maybe receiving great recognition and a raise for it. That's possible as well. I mean, the Empress essentially says anything is possible, so dream big, Leo. It's a very positive reading. Okay, Leo, I am going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed the reading. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. Won't be everyone's work and money story this month, and that's okay. Feel free to leave me a comment. I do read them all, and I try to respond to as many as I can as well. And I'll see you here throughout the month for plenty more readings.